In light of UFC 321 getting finished up in the most horrific way possible, I saw all sorts of things. People hating on Tom Aspinall, people hating on Ciryl Gane, me being one of them. We saw people taking a little bit of a middle ground. I, for one, did not, and I want to point out that Ciryl Gane is no stranger to cheating, and that I'm starting to think that he's doing this kind of shit on purpose. And by the way, in my Tom Aspinall video, I had people in the comments like, I don't know if you know this, but Tom Aspinall's training partner fought this weekend, and he poked a guy in the eye and then got knocked out. You really think I didn't see that? As if the guy with the MMA channel didn't see this past weekend's card. He said it like he's trying to inform me that, oh well, Ante Delija, the guy who trains with Tom no shit, dude. I know who Ante Delija was before he came to the UFC, you fucking dince. And yes, I did see that. And guess what? I thought that Ante Delija probably should have been DQ'd. So regardless, either way, I thought he should have lost. You retard. Anyways, but I do appreciate you commenting. You're giving me content. But anyways, I wanted to go through a few things from Ciryl Gane's career, and I picked out a few moments to show that this fucking guy can't stop himself from cheating. For one, you can look at the Tom Aspinall thing. Tom Aspinall shoots his only takedown of the fight, and immediately Ciryl Gane goes to shove his fingers directly into Tom Aspinall's eyes. Now, there was no stoppage there. Tom seemed fine, didn't contest it or anything at all, and I do understand when someone does shoot a takedown like that, you're supposed to push on the head. I get it, fish and underhook, something like that, create space, sprawl. I've trained. I understand that is technically, and it is a natural reaction to, push them away. Still, keep your fingers away from his eyes. So there was that. And then later in the fight, what ends the fight is the eye poke, obviously. If we go back in time to Ciryl Gane's first kind of big fight in the UFC, it was against Junior Dos Santos. What? And if you remember that fight, he knocked Junior Dos Santos out. But you look back at the way he won.
Yeah, rated M for mature. You heard him. You heard him with a jab. Yes, he did. Yeah, he heard
He was handedly winning. Good job. I'm proud of you. You're beating an old JDS dominantly. Good job. But then this shit happens. They get into a clinch exchange up against the fence. Nice knee there from Gane. Boom. Elbow. You might think, looked clean to me. Until you see the other angle where he just blatantly strikes him upside the back of the head. And JDS protests this after, hello, he just blatantly hit me in the back of the head. No one did anything. He says this to the commission, and the commission goes, oh, well, it seemed legal to us, so what can you do? I guess that's just a brutal loss on your record. You could DQ him. That's my idea. So anyways, that happened. Another instance, Derrick Lewis, again, handedly winning.
This looks like it could be the end right here. That's it. It's over now. Come on, Derrick. You gotta do something. That is it.
So, Ciryl Gane lands a nice jab, and the glove clips Derrick Lewis in the eye. No foul there. That's fine. Part of the sport. Closed fist, nice jab. So, Derrick Lewis can't see out of the eye. He hunches down, and he's pretty much had enough. Ciryl Gane, he's beating the brakes off him. Prior to this, it's looking like he's going to get a finish here. Clean cut. And then this is the way that he goes about finishing Derrick Lewis on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times. 14 times. He just hits him in the back of the head. Hey, ref, did you take sandpaper to your brain before you walked in there? Aren't you supposed to be the guy that's protecting them? That's literally your fucking job. He hit him in the back of the head 14 times, man. Hello. And there's been controversy with this guy hitting people in the back of the head prior to this. Do something about it. Another time, and probably the most notable one that pretty much all MMA fans know about, when he knocked out Tai Tuivasa. Boom. Nasty right hand. Wobbles the ever-living shit out of Tai Tuivasa. Tai's hunched over, clearly wobbled, and Ciryl Gane just sees people he hurts people, he outclasses people, hurts them, and then his finishing instincts, his mind just goes, where's the back of his head? I gotta hit it. Where's the back of his head? That is the most blatant one. I mean, it slumped him to the canvas. I mean, Tai Tuivasa prior to this never really got rocked very much in other fights. He's wobbled there, and the one that finally slumps him down to the canvas is a clean back of the head shot. Hey, Mark Goddard, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
You show up to work today? Did you perhaps do methamphetamine before you got on the clock today? Stevie Wonder would have done a better job of seeing that. That's a bit of a stretch. But, like, still, like, the guy could die from that. Care to take a singular point, maybe? And even then, he's probably done for anyways. So from now on, people need to be more open to hearing these kinds of things. This guy outclasses people, lands good shots, and his finishing instincts are so bad that he has to hit them in the back of the head. And it happens every time he hurts somebody, it seems. You can go back through all of his fights, and in all of the fights too, it's the same eye poke problem. He has an issue with cheating. He's gonna keep ruining people's lives by hitting them in the back of the head, gouging their eyes out. And from now on, the way that you always know that it's a Ciryl Gane fight is when you can hear the ref screaming, watch the back of the head, watch the back of the head. Hey, fingers. That's how you know it's a Ciryl Gane fight, is when you hear that shit. This guy's an issue, dude. So I couldn't care less for this guy. I think he's a blatant cheater. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I appreciate you guys for watching. I just needed to get this off my chest. So I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.